Peace. Yeah. All right. We'll get to the business. I'm gonna let this rock for a minute. Peace, family. We'll be getting started in just a minute. Peace, peace. Peace. I'm checking my volume. Peace, peace. Alright, cool. Volume's good. So yeah, family. I wanted to bring this topic to the forefront today. As you can see, I'm gonna try to bring my camera in real quick. So I'm gonna come out of this mode momentarily so that I can get some contact, eye to eye contact with the people. All right, there we go. So, as you could see, the title today that we're dealing with, the topic is debunking the America is Egypt concept. Why is this important? It's important because we need to be a little more serious, in my opinion, about our level of scholarship in our community, especially in the Moorish community at large. I know we don't have really this issue within the various temples and temple bodies, but within the ranks of those who exist on the fringes of the movement, your YouTube Moors, your TikTok Moors, your Facebook Moors, the Instagram Moors, I could be missing somebody, but you know what I'm talking about. So I would like to take a moment to address all of the misinformation that's being put out in regards to America being Egypt. Today I had a conversation. I had several conversations today. It was pretty interesting. The last conversation I had was on TikTok, and there was a brother there. I forget his name. When I click on the video at the end, you'll see his name. You may see it earlier than that. I don't know. But this gentleman insisted on a few things that just aren't true. Um, when I questioned them on the validity of these ideals and these ideas, they then kicked me out of the room. So it was a TikTok live. I don't know if those things are available to go back and listen to, but they did not want to deal with the fact that I was asking them to show and prove what they were saying to me. And they weren't happy that I just wouldn't go along with the narrative that they were pushing. So I wanted to go ahead and make this demonstration slash presentation for those of you who may have fallen victim to this ideology, or maybe not, and maybe just find it interesting. So, I mean, it's pretty late, so I'm not going to get too live. I usually don't get too live. As you know, if you've seen my videos, I keep it pretty chill. I'm not on here getting live and trying to, you know, get live. I'm sharing information that I think is helpful for many reasons. So let me share my screen here. See if we can't get some clarity on a few things. All right. So as you can see, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get started. I just wanna look at what I'm doing. So let me able to stretch this further out. Let me do this. Give me 1 second. Make some space here. You see, I had the screenshot some information before I started. Hopefully that'll get done. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right screen, y'all. I feel like that's the right screen. That's the wrong. Okay. So it should be good. Either way, so let's move forward. Debunking the America is Egypt concept. I didn't finish what I was doing. Hold tight for me 1 second. All right. Yeah, hold tight. This is gonna be, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna keep it on point, to the point. All right, cool. So, you know what? I do have this kind of on the wrong side here. That out the way. Okay, there we go. So let me put this disclaimer up really quick. It's fair use. Just want to make sure I'm covered. Let's jump right into it. So this is the video that the brother wanted to play for me to try to make his claim and tell me that Morocco, Egypt, Japan, England, all kind of countries, Jerusalem, was all in America. Okay, and let me show you where they got it from. All kind of countries, Jerusalem was all in America. Okay.
What's up?
Hold tight, family. It's gonna play.
So I'm at this museum, right? So I'm at this museum.
I had to restart it. It's all right.
Studying, right? Yeah, I know I like studying. What's up? What's up? So I'm at this museum, right? So I'm at this museum, right? Yeah, I know I like studying, right?
I'll try it one more time.
I know I like
Hold up.
studying.
Just about there. Hold up.
What's up? So I'm at this museum, right? Y'all know I like studying, right? Y'all know I like studying. So I'm at this museum, right? I'm seeing all our stuff around us.
You're gonna do that one more time, yeah.
Now,
Gotta get it right. Hold tight. I'm gonna let it process for a second.
what's up? So I'm at this museum, right? So I'm at this museum, right? Y'all know I like studying, right? Y'all know I like studying. So I'm at this museum, right? I'm seeing all our stuff around us. Now, it's something funny. I ain't gonna be long. I ain't gonna take y'all time. I'm long. What's up, fam? Y'all know.
Yeah, I gotta do it again because I gotta get it right. Hold on.
What's up? So I'm at this museum, right? So I'm at this museum, right? Y'all know I like studying, right? Y'all know I like studying. So I'm at this museum, right? I'm seeing our stuff around us. Now, it's something funny. I ain't gonna be long. I ain't gonna take y'all time long. What's up, family? Y'all know how we kind of done for the most part with the lives, but I did wanna, since I was at this museum, I wanted y'all to catch something. What's up? Give y'all just a little second, little moment to come in. Now,
All right, it's real choppy.
it was some of some Mississippian
It's
people.
just playing for me, nice and clear. Let me get it right, family. Let me get it right. Okay.
What's up? So I'm at this museum, right? So I'm at this museum, right? Y'all know I like studying, right? Y'all know I like studying. So I'm at this museum, right? I'm seeing all our stuff around us. Now, it's something funny. I ain't gonna be long. I ain't gonna take y'all time long. What's up, family? Y'all know how we kind of done for the most part with the live. I don't believe that this is Morocco. We got a little proof there.
Y'all forgive me. I have a little technical difficulty, but rock with me for a second. This is all gonna make sense.
What's up? So I'm at this museum, right? So I'm at this museum, right? Y'all know I like studying, right? Y'all know I like studying. So I'm at this museum, right? I'm seeing all our stuff around us. Now, it's something funny. I ain't gonna be long. I ain't gonna take y'all time long. What's up, family? Y'all know how we kind of done for the most part with the lives, but I did wanna, since I was at this museum, I wanted y'all to catch something. What's up? Give y'all just a little second, little moment to come in. Now, it was some of that was over in Cahokia, Illinois. We was building this about 1,000 years ago. Right? Now that's a lie. They wasn't no Cahokian people. They were Moors, okay? Not only were they Moors, it's funny how when I come into this museum, this is in St. Louis, when I come into the Missouri Museum, you see a lot of things like this, but they don't tell you nothing about the Moors. Everything starts from like the 1800s, right? That was like the original White House type thing, right?
I know you
They
can
don't tell you
kind of
about
hear
that
what
type of
he's
stuff in
saying.
your greatness. Notice they don't got no pictures of people in it either. You know, these just memories of stuff. But I'm gonna show you a little map real quick. It ain't gonna be too long, so y'all make sure y'all share, do what y'all gotta do if y'all want this history to get out to your family. There's some other parts and places
All right, let me fill in
that
the
I want you
blanks,
to see.
y'all, because I think this is just gonna be choppy. So I'm gonna help him out. Basically, he came in this museum. He's in St. Louis, and he's saying, "Hey, y'all, I'm in this museum, and I want to show y'all something." So now he's pulling up on some paintings, and he's about to show y'all something. And he just said, "This is Morocco. Let me show y'all." And here you go. He about to start showing his evidence. Now, mind you, he does not talk about what
See too, like just to see
exhibit
your greatness. Now, for
what
those who
exhibit
don't
he's in.
share in this video. during this video. Watch this. Watch how this happens. Watch how this works.
So
I don't know if y'all ever
choppy video.
learned about the Louisiana.
Give me, you know what? Hold on a second. I think I have another copy of this video that I might be able to play. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe not. My apologies, y'all. I promise you this thing was playing flawless.
They made it one little state. The Louisiana Purchase was a whole middle form of the land, which was over here. The whole land itself was our land. It was called Morocco. I ain't gonna show y'all too much in here because
so obviously he's saying all this land is
disrespectful. Like
let's try to skip forward because I think we can see what's going on better than we can hear it. So I'm gonna skip ahead and see if his demonstration will show. If not, okay.
It kind of got your brains a little.
Here we go. Here we go.
On now. They're looking for something particularly, or whenever they're trying to see where something is, or what something is. So,
all right. So, boom.
Keyword.
I'm just gonna tell you what he sees, what he's telling you. So on this map, he's showing this map, and he's saying, "Hey, y'all, this is an ancient Moorish Egyptian map in America." He's like, everything they told us is flipped around. He's like, the compass is flipped over. And so this is the evidence that it used to be east and the west used to be east and east was west, so forth and so on, right? So, of course, I challenged it. They didn't like it. And so here we go. Let's dive right in. Hopefully the last video plays for y'all. Let me make sure everything is up. So what that map is that he was looking at and how he was understanding it is what we would call a misinterpretation of a 1904 Louisiana Purchase exposition map. Okay, the brother was talking about the Louisiana Purchase, but as we look a little bit closer, the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis showcase exhibits from various countries organized for visitor convenience, not to represent actual global geography. Some have misrepresented this layout as evidence of a reverse world order, which is incorrect. The image description of the image I'm about to show is a detailed map of the 1904 World's Fair grounds, illustrating the arrangement of international exhibits. So each one of those houses, buildings that I'm going to obviously show you shortly here, are buildings that were designated for different countries and sometimes different states. And it's funny, there's a part in that video where the brother, he says, he trying to read the map, he says Mexican restaurant, and he just like goes real past it real fast while he at the same time is trying to say, here's Egypt, here's Morocco, here's a Mexican restaurant. It's like, I'm gonna try to get it to play again for y'all. Give me a second. Let's see. So yeah, the image, I'm about to show this image of the map of the grounds illustrating the arrangement of the international exhibits. I'm gonna show the first one. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me see something real quick. that. Want to make sure everybody can see that. Then let me see. I might be able to just put this in the full format. Let me see what I could do. All right. So yeah, here's the map. As you can see, got a full screen of the map. And feel free to, as you can see, it says ground plans. And you'll see if you watch that video, you'll see he talks about, he shows you this part, Louisiana Purchase Exposition, 1904. Now, those that know the Louisiana Purchase wasn't in 1904, right? So what we can see here is that, again, this is in St. Louis, and this is a recreation, some sort of the Louisiana Purchase on some land in St. Louis, where they then, let's see if we can, okay, well, I'm not able to make it bigger here, but you guys can do that at home, and you can kind of see what's what on this map. All right. I'm going to go to the next map. As you can see, this one's in color. It's a little bit easier to see. But as you look at it, you'll see there's going to be one pavilion that says, and these are pavilions and tents and buildings that were designed to be easily deconstructed once it was over. If you do any research into this, you'll see that that is the case. But they have a building for Japan and all types of different, I think Germany, Austria, Belgium is on there as well. All right. Let me see if I can see it on here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Well, y'all can see it. Y'all probably can see it better than I can, to be honest. And so you can see again, which we're going to talk about next. You see that compass there. So if you notice, that compass is flipped opposite direction. Okay. So make sure y'all study this. Y'all can screenshot this. All right. So understanding the flipped compass. So this is my second point that I'm using to debunk this. I'm open to debate this again. This is just a preliminary debunking, just light work. If somebody wants to take it any further, I'll be glad to further exercise this demon, if you will, because this is just a false thought that's permeating through the field, and I see people who shouldn't be jumping up on this. But I get it. Things feel good, and you just want to do, you want to do the happy dance. So, understanding the flip compass. Certain maps from the exposition featured a flipped compass orientation to enhance visitor navigation within the fairgrounds. This design choice was practical and does not indicate any hidden historical truths about global geography. So this is just letting you know that when you were on the fairground, how to move, which way was south for you, which way was north for you, etc. Okay, because obviously it was a different orientation from like where you entered. So just keep that in mind. And let's take a look at it. So as you can see here, obviously south. When you walked in, would have been straight ahead west. So you would have been coming in from, I guess, the north facing side of the event. All right. So that's all. That's all that's going on here. And yeah, it's that simple. I don't even need to go any further. Three, my third point, Egyptian pyramids versus Mesoamerican pyramids. Why is this even a topic? Well, because they claim that America is Egypt. And, although I didn't touch it here and the brother didn't touch on it earlier, there are more pyramids in the Americas than there are in Africa, to my knowledge, at this moment. So, you know, I don't know how that makes America Egypt. Like it doesn't. But yeah, it doesn't. So let's talk about it for a quick second. Egyptian pyramids versus Mesoamerican pyramids. Egyptian pyramids, such as those at Giza in Egypt, what is called Egypt today, appear to have been constructed as tombs, ritual chambers, and or power generators, perhaps, with smooth sides and pointed tops. Mesoamerican pyramids, like those built by the Maya, are generally smaller. Hold on one second. Are generally smaller, steeper, more ornate, and feature flat tops with temples on top. They also have steep staircases leading to the summit. Okay. Here's a few examples of Egyptian and Mesoamerican pyramids. So there's some differences, there's some similarities, but again, one is in a place that we actually call Egypt, and one is not. All right, so here's my fourth point: Memphis, Egypt versus Memphis, Tennessee. This was one of the things that they wanted to argue today, that Memphis, Tennessee is the real Memphis, Egypt. So let's talk about it. Memphis, Egypt, from Greek Memphos, or Memphis, was named after the Egyptian Menefer. Memphis, Tennessee, founded in 1819, was named in honor of the ancient Egyptian city due to its location near the Mississippi River, reminiscent of the Nile. The shared name is symbolic, and there is no historical cultural connection between the two cities. Image, description, photographs of both Memphis, Egypt, and Memphis, Tennessee, showcasing distinct landmarks. And here those are. So this is Memphis, Egypt, Pyramid of Saqqara. It's also known as the Step Pyramid. This is Pyramid of Imhotep. Interesting structures there accompanying. And here we are in Memphis, Tennessee. All right, that's a stark comparison. Big difference. 5, Cairo, Illinois versus Cairo, Egypt. Cairo, Illinois, established in the early 19th century, was named by European settlers drawing inspiration from Cairo, Egypt, due to its strategic location at the confluence of the Mississippi and Ohio rivers. Cairo, Egypt, Arabic Al Qahira, founded in 969 AD, has a rich historical and cultural heritage distinct from its namesake in Illinois. The naming of Cairo, Illinois reflects admiration for ancient civilizations but does not indicate any direct connection. The image description is going to be an image of Cairo, Illinois and Cairo, Egypt, highlighting differences in architecture and environment. As you can see here, this is Cairo, Illinois. All right. It's kind of architecture you get there, and you can see in the background. Looks like a little baseball field or a park or something. And here's Cairo, Egypt. All right. Definitely a little bit different. Okay. So, the 1904 Louisiana Purchase Exposition, also known as the St. Louis World's Fair, featured a variety of grand white buildings inspired by classical architecture. Here are some notable examples. Number one, Festival Hall served as the main exhibition space, for the fair, showcasing various international displays. The image is a historical photograph of Festival Hall highlighting its grand architecture. All right, let's check that out. And also, when they showed this, they started getting into some Tartaria talk. That's a whole nother conversation. So if y'all want to hear about Tartaria, if y'all want the truth on that, just let me know. I'll do a demonstration. Oh, I didn't realize my picture is in the way. Either way, it's been in the way the whole time, so it should be all right. But 1904 Louisiana Purchase Exposition, also known as St. Louis World Fair, featured a variety of grand white buildings. I already read this. Sorry. Let's check it out. So that's that particular building that we just read about. Okay. This is another building that they had. Again, if you do research on these buildings, they said that they were built for like easy deconstruction. Not sure what that meant. Have to look more into that. This was for the World's Fair. So these images provide a glimpse into the architectural grandeur of the 1904 World's Fair. For more detailed photographs and information, you may refer to the following resources. The Atlantic's photo gallery features images from the 1904 St. Louis World's Fair. Library of Congress collection offers a comprehensive portfolio of photographs from the fair. St. Louis Public's library collection provides photographs taken by the official photographers of the exposition. St. Louis Art Museum's educator resources discusses the fair's architecture and its lasting impact. And I put that there for, of course, for sources. You guys can feel free to go check this stuff out for yourself, and you can see it's well documented. The year is well documented. This is not some ancient Egyptian civilization in the middle of St. Louis, although at one time there was an ancient civilization in that area. However, it was never called Egypt. It just wasn't Egypt. So, anyway, let's go to the next slide here. Conclusion. the conclusion here is that the theory that America is Egypt lacks historical and archaeological evidence. Period. The 1904 map was designed for exhibition purposes and does not reflect any hidden truths about global geography. Similar place names in the United States and Egypt are symbolic and do not indicate any direct historical connections. All right, possibly this last video may play. This is the video of the brother who had an issue with me questioning his line of reasoning. Hopefully this video will play, and when this one plays, I'm going to give the other video a try as well, because you guys have to see that, because then you will fully understand the depth and the simplicity really of this presentation and how it debunks this whole notion. So let me see if I can get this to play. Let's see.
Actually show you which way the sun is rising and setting, instead of a compass just leading the way.
Looks like it's gonna be choppy, but as you can see, this the brother I was speaking with, and he just had all kinds of wild stuff to say. As you can see behind him, he was showing the flipped over compass, making some pretty wild claims there. Let's see if we can listen in.
Show you which way the sun is leading away from you, because they can the ball will go right, so the ball will go north west, right? I mean south, right? So but if
This is what I'm gonna do, family. I'm gonna see if I can get these two videos to play. Excuse me. A whole nother way. Give me 1 second. All right. So, all right, family. Just give me 1 second. I'm doing a little bit of, let's see, figuring out of this computer here. All right, cool. All right. So, if y'all got any questions, make sure you put them in the chat. Make sure if you got anything from this, man, hit like. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel. We're going to be putting way more information on just day by day as time permits. Let's see. Okay. Where can I find? Okay. Yeah, I want to find this for y'all because I think it really puts everything in perspective. Is that the video? So it's not desktop. Okay. Forgive me, y'all. I really want to find this for you, though. Give me 1 second. I think I'm almost there. Okay, I might have it here. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Here we go. All right. So I should be able to play the video now. Give me 1 second. It's loading up. All right. Yeah, this is good. Okay. Boom. All right. Family, it's loading up. Let me try to get this thing shared over to you really quick. Let's see. Current application. QuickTime Player. Okay. Yeah, I think that might be there.
What's up? So I'm at this museum, right?
I can't tell if that's playing for you. Okay, there it is. Okay, boom.
So I'm at this museum, right? Y'all know I like studying, right? Y'all know I like studying. So I'm at this museum, right? I'm seeing all our stuff around us. Now, it's something funny. I ain't gonna be long. I ain't gonna take y'all time long. What's up, family? Y'all know how we kind of done for the most part with the lives, but I did wanna, since I was at this museum, I wanted y'all to catch something. What's up? Give y'all just a little second, little moment to come in. Now, it was some Mississippian people that was over in Cahokia, Illinois. We was building this about 1,000 years ago. Right? Now that's a lie. They wasn't no Cahokian people. They were Moors, okay? Not only were they Moors, it's funny how when I come into this museum, this is in St. Louis, when I come into the Missouri Museum, you see a lot of things like this, but they don't tell you nothing about the Moors. Everything starts from like the 1800s, right? That was like the original White House type thing, right? They don't tell you about that type of stuff in your greatness. Notice they don't got no pictures of people in it either. You know, these just memories of stuff. But I'm gonna show you a little map real quick. It ain't gonna be too long, so y'all make sure y'all share, do what y'all gotta do if y'all want this history to get out to your family. There's some other parts and places that I want you to see too, like just to see your greatness. Now, for those who don't believe that this is Morocco, we got a little proof during this video. During this video, watch this. Watch how this happens. Watch how this works. So, I don't know if y'all ever learned about the Louisiana Purchase. Louisiana Purchase, okay. Now, before they made it one little state, the Louisiana Purchase was a whole middle form of the land, which was over here. The whole land itself was our land. It was called Morocco. I ain't gonna show y'all too much in here because it's some disrespectful. Like the energy in here is just not right. So, I want you to focus on one key thing. This is the ground plans of the Louisiana Purchase explosion, St. Louis, Missouri, 1904. Keyword 1904. Now, first look at look at that. You see how the south is up north and the north is down south, and the west is east and the east is west. So you see how they flipped already? They didn't flip the compass. So now everybody's direction is off whenever they're looking for something particularly, or whenever they're trying to see where something is or what something is. So key word that I want people to see, yeah, because north ain't south and south ain't north and east ain't west and west ain't east. Little do people know, so they kind of got your brains a little going. Now, I want you to notice there were a lot of things that were over here. Ground plans, it says 1904, right? So Morocco wasn't even founded to 1952. So what is this? You sure this ain't the ancient Jerusalem and ancient Morocco right over here next to Illinois California was right over here. Temple Inn. You see Japan, right? You see a bunch of little places. Hold on. You see Great Britain. Yes, this is on this land.
Map I showed you.
You see Sweden. You see Cuba. You see China. You see Belgium. Yep, Austria. All of these places were over here. All of these places, Italy. All of these places were over here, right on this land specifically, right? And this little thing that you see right here, you see how they got it a sky view? This is a sky view. This is this that I was just showing you. This is what this looked like from an east to west view. This is what that looked like, baby. When they got over here, that's what they saw, baby. They know what they saw, baby. Greatness. Come on, Moore, stand up. They know what they saw, baby. Greatness. You think we ain't had this whole land on lock? Come on, man. Come on, man. Slaves ain't built no White House. We did. We built all this. Moors did, baby. Ancient Morocco. Now, I'm going to go back to this, because remember, if the new Morocco was founded in 1952, then there must have been the people that purchased this land and took the Jerusalem from over here and threw it over there. They took Morocco from over here and threw it over there, because we can find letters from George Washington writing to the Sultan of Morocco. So if the Morocco that's established over there in 1952, if that was just established, then this must have been the Morocco he was writing to. That's why they got Cahokia, Illinois, and you also got a Cahokia in what? Exactly, or Cairo, shall I say. You got a Cairo, Illinois, and they say the Cahokia mounds. We got a lot of mounds over here. We were mound builders. They didn't want to call us pyramid builders. They called us mound builders. Let's keep that in mind. You see, we got Tennessee over here, Idaho, fraternity. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. Virginia, Georgia. Come on, man. Like it never stops. You see, Missouri was way up here. So we in Missouri. I'm in Missouri right now, but how Missouri?
So I'm just going to pause it for a second. So you already saw, because I was not able to play the video first, I was able to deconstruct this whole argument before even playing the video for you guys. Now I'm sure it makes a whole lot more sense. So now that you've seen this video, or most of this video, I mean, this guy just tried to say Virginia and Germany was all next to each other, right with Jerusalem and Morocco and Japan. I mean, this is crazy. This guy doesn't even do the research, or he's either that or he's so disingenuous that he does not have the respect for the people who watch this video to tell them, hey man, this is from the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis, Missouri. And the theme was Louisiana Purchase. And at the World's Fair, all of the different countries of the world who want to take part in this event are all welcome. And then we built all of these, all of these different structures for each country and or state that were represented. And I don't know if y'all saw it or if he already passed it or if I missed it when I walked out of the room, but he talks about a Mexican restaurant. Maybe I missed it. Let me see if I catch it before he's done talking.
Way up here. How is this a map of the land that I'm on right now? But Missouri is just this little teeny place next to Louisiana and Wisconsin and Ohio, New York. Why is New York all the way over here? How is New York all the way over here? Ohio, New York, Massachusetts, Minnesota. So clearly we had these places. North Jerusalem. For those who claim they're Israelites but don't even know where Israel is, this is Jerusalem, the holy city, buddy. Sorry, you got Iowa, you got Mississippi, and mind you, if you're wondering why it looks so confusing, you should be. They flipped your whole world upside down. So you see south is north, north is south, east is west, west is east. So you have to learn a whole new form of directions. And remember, that right there, if you're wondering where that compass comes from.
So this brother just said Jerusalem is in St. Louis, Missouri.
I'll show you. The compass that you see, if you know nothing about the quote-unquote Mayan calendar, they do. It's right there. See? Make windows out of it, make all kinds of signs out of it. Let's keep that in mind. So that's where your compass comes from. This is how we knew how to navigate, right? Seeing that quote-unquote what they call Mayan calendar, what we call it the moral compass and mental magic. Of course, because we do not go by anybody else's names. Yeah, they said that we would never rise again. So, hey, I just wanted to show y'all one more time so you can see just how deep this was and how good this particular land itself is. Instead of going everywhere else and looking everywhere else, remember, the west is east, the east is west. The north is south, the south is north, so they just kind of had it all flipped up. They kept the symbol the same, but they put the N up here, S down here. W over here, east over there. So now you think this is the west, and we think that's the east. But really, everything just kind of been what? Flipped. Right? So like I said, this is in 1904.
So again, we already touched on this, so if you missed this part, definitely rewind back to the beginning. I think this was my second point debunking this video, was the fact that this compass was used on a map at the World's Fair to give people orientation as they move throughout the fair. It's just like when you go to Six Flags and you get a map and it's trying to explain to you how to get to each ride. Same thing here, telling you which direction to go. So with the way this map is facing, obviously you're coming in through a north, or I guess the gate or the door is north facing. So you'd be entering through the north facing door, heading south as soon as you head into the door, instead of going in a northward facing direction as you enter this location. So it's orienting you so that you know which way you're going.
Just so you can see the date, see we're not joking, that's in 1904. Now, if the new Morocco was established in 1925, March 2nd, I think, no, 1952, March 2nd, then who is that? Who is that little?
He doesn't mention not one time in this video that this is a map of the World's Fair. Now, he's in a museum, so this lets you know that he's being disingenuous. If anyone that's watching this has ever been to a museum, when you go to different sections of the museum, it tells you what you're actually going to be looking at. It tells you about this particular collection. What are you looking at? So I can guarantee that it said 1904 World's Fair probably above the door as he walked in.
And you see they got the little pyramids within there. Who is that specifically? See Jerusalem. Who is that? You see a lot of these different, they say Mexican restaurant. Who is that? Who in exactly?
Yeah, who is that? Mexican restaurant, bro? Come on. You see that? Poultry farm, Mexican restaurant. Come on, y'all. Mexican restaurant. We got to do better.
What was that? You see India, you see Guatemala, you see Puerto Rico. Long before it was divided and separated into corporations and just made corporate states and corporate nations more. So going back to the actual natural nations, you see Cuba once again up in there. You see Italy. So when you see them talking about us basically running up in this or running up in that and doing that, no, we were basically right over here, buddy. See Annex, see the Philippine, right over here. All this is over here. The Philippine exhibition. You're seeing the top sky view, right? With the information right on the inside of it. Just letting y'all get a little. And you see Arrowhead Lake, right? Arrowhead Lake. You know we got Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Keep that in mind. I don't know if they got any. They got Arrowhead Lake in Kansas City, Missouri. So, just letting y'all know how deep y'all history go.
Man, so I hope that helps. I hope that sheds some light on some things. Now, after I spoke with the brother, this was what he had to say. Like I said, he had already kicked me out of the room, but I did not want to end this without letting you guys see exactly everything that went down. So I'm gonna let this play and just listen.
actually show you which way the sun is rising and setting instead of a compass just leading away from you because they can the ball will go each way, right? So the ball will go north and west, right? I mean south, right? So, but if you put the light in it, it'll actually go to the right one, and then it'll rise and set. So it will actually tell you exactly what the truth look like. Imagine that. That make me want to just build a damn glass mirror to figure it out. Like I'm trying to figure out how can I do that. That's crazy.
So this guy, after trying to talk me into believing that the World's Fair map was somehow some ancient map that showed that Japan and Jerusalem and Egypt and Morocco was all located in the US. Then he goes on to say that this flipped over compass slash orientation directional compass for those who were visiting the area for the World's Fair in 1904 so that they could get around. Now he's trying to figure out how he can use this to figure out how the sun rises and sets. Like, come on, brother. I welcome you to challenge the information that I brought today because I have to send this to this brother after I post
That's
it up.
crazy. This dude snapped to go into that museum and show how everything looked way before they brought it. Like that was a beautiful place. That looked like Disneyland to them up.
Yeah, like Disney, like I said, like Six Flags. Did y'all notice the Mexican restaurant?
They what? Wait. Cause we might need to buy this. Look at all this shit they got on going. They are thriving. Make America great again. I see the greatness now. Now I can see because that before that video they talk about America was great. I'm win. But that video show, oh yeah, it was really great at one point. But is that what y'all really want to do? Y'all want to make it better? Y'all want to make it great again? Y'all gonna have to actually show you
Yeah.
which way the sun is rising and setting instead of a
With
compass
that being
just
said, it is what it is. I'm gonna basically call it an evening. I've had fun breaking this information down, sharing this information, and you know, hopefully y'all have fun too. Until the next episode, until the next time somebody jumps out the window without a net and claiming to be a scholar or some type of Moor or Hebrew or whatever, it doesn't matter. If I see it and it's pertaining to something that can affect my people negatively, I'm going to say something about it. I'm going to challenge you and leave it at that. I haven't had any of the people that I have addressed say anything back thus far, which is pretty wise on their part. I'm gonna hope that I'm hoping this brother got some more things to say once I send this to him. And some other people that I spoke with earlier today that maybe I can get some guests on here and we can really dialogue about a few things and get some things figured out. because yeah, I'm not and kind of figuring this thing out, this Ecamm Live. So I've been using the StreamYard version, even though I paid for this Ecamm Live because I know how to use the StreamYard. This has like a learning curve to it, but it's kind of coming together. So I'm figuring it out. Hopefully, this has been educational and entertaining for all of you who have checked in. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Share this out if you thought this information was helpful, entertaining. Um, I know I'm not the most excitable person. I'm not here to try to excite you, to try to, make the information pop. Nah, it's just the information is the information. I just, if I feel it necessary to correct some information, then I'll go ahead and correct it. If there's some things out there that y'all want me to deal with, some topics, let me know, and I'll do that as well. So with that, I'm gonna say peace, Islam, Hotep, Shalom, Habarigani, all that. All right, family, peace.